In this demo, I will demonstrate the process of recording a customer shipment document. Customer shipments can be itemized manually or automatically from sales orders. In the inventory module, we enter the customer shipments form. First, we specify the customer number. The date and document number appear automatically, as well as the status defined as the default for new shipping documents. In the General tab, the sending warehouse is filled in automatically from the default value defined in the Inventory Transaction Documents form. We can change it manually. Let's move to the References tab. If the customer shipment is based on a single sales order, we specify this in the Order column. We can press F6 from this column to display the list of open orders recorded for this customer whose statuses are defined to allow shipment of the ordered goods. The CUSPO column is filled in automatically if recorded in the order. In the Site column, we can choose one of the customer sites defined in the customer site sublevel of the customer's form. The sales rep is filled in according to the customer's definitions or from the order, as is the branch. In the price list column, we can use a different price list than the customer's usual one, such as a special sale list. In the rep's doc number column, we'll specify the number of the manual document filled out by the sales rep, if there is one. If this column is filled in, the shipping document will print out as a copy. If the customer shipment is based on more than one sales order, we enter the Sales Orders for Shipment sublevel form and select the relevant orders. The Order column displays a list of open orders recorded for this customer whose statuses are defined to allow shipment of the ordered goods. We can also select specific line items from open sales orders in the Choose Order Items sublevel form. To select a line, we flag it in the Choose Item column. In the Shipping Address sublevel form, the address of the customer's site appears automatically, but can be revised manually in specific documents. The Remarks sublevel form is filled in automatically with either the text defined in the Set Text for Customer Shipments form or the text recorded in the sales order on which the shipment is based, depending on the value of the scopy ORD text constant. The History of Statuses sublevel form displays all changes to the document status, as well as changes to the user defined in the Assigned To column. Let's enter the Shipped Items sublevel form to view the items in the sales order that we link to this document. In the Balance to Ship column, we see the amount of order parts that remain to be shipped. In the Warehouse Balance column, we see the amounts of parts available in the sending warehouse designated in the upper level form. Assuming that the warehouse balance is sufficient, we flag the Approve column, and the full balance to ship appears in the Quantity column. If the warehouse balance is not sufficient, or we do not want to provide the entire amount, we fill in the Quantity column manually with the amount we intend to ship. If we specify a value larger than the quantity in the warehouse, the system will post a warning about creating a negative inventory balance when we leave the line. Note that the inventory balance in the sending warehouse is immediately decreased when the quantity is recorded. The parts unit price is determined according to the system's predefined price hierarchy, which is explained in the column Help. Press F1 for a detailed explanation. The Price Source column is filled in accordingly. The Discount column will be filled in automatically if appropriate, and it can be revised. The Barcode column is filled in from the item's record in the part catalog or from a barcode scanner. If the item is free of charge, we remove the check mark from the Billable column. If the item is a serialized part, we can specify the serial numbers in these sublevel forms. We can right-click on any sublevel form to receive detailed information about it. For example, the latest part sales to customer form. Let's return to the upper level form and change its status to final. We can view all the customer shipment statuses and their definitions by clicking the BPM flow chart by direct activation. By right-clicking a status, we can display its properties, revise them, or leave the default settings. We can revise a final customer shipment document that has not yet been printed by running the Reopen Document program by direct activation from the form. The program returns the document to the draft status. After performing the necessary revisions, we change the status back to final. If the document has already been printed, we can make certain revisions in the Revision of Final Shipping Doc form. If we cannot make the desired revisions in this form, we can record a customer return document on the basis of the shipping document and open a new shipping document with the new details. To print the document, we will use the Print Shipping Document direct activation. We can view the document on the screen by selecting the display option together with the desired print format. To obtain an original printout of the document, select the print option directly without displaying it first, at which point the printed column in the upper level form will be flagged automatically. We can now run the Prepare Invoice Credit Memo direct activation to automatically prepare a multi-shipment invoice for this shipment. If we want to create invoices for a batch of documents, we run the Prepare Invoices program from the Multi-Shipment Invoices menu instead. From the Detailed Transactions menu, we can run various reports related to previous customer shipments, such as the parts supplied to customers report, which displays the details of all parts shipped to customers during a designated period. To view data regarding unbilled shipments, we can run a report from the Unbilled Shipment Service Call Reports menu. For example, unbilled docs by customer name. For additional details, run the Customer Shipment Return Wizard.